Hello guys, welcome back to the Solana Development Series, and in this video we'll be building a Puppet program. So this is mainly to understand cross-program invocations, which will be really necessary when building complicated programs. Swapping a program can be like a really great example of this. So if you want to swap program, like you will need cross-program invocations, and yeah, that's the core concept. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. To begin with, let's fork anchor, because there are like already the test written for us for the Puppet program. So yeah, let's just do that. Type git clone https://github.com/project/serum/anchor and hit enter. And we have successfully cloned anchor, not forked. Sorry, I misspelled it before. We have cloned anchor, and in this we have the test written for us. So this is example 4. Yeah, example 4. So to begin with, let's first delete the existing programs so that we can type it ourselves and learn from it. Yep. Okay, as we have cloned this, now we'll just go to the examples page. So now let's just open Anchor and install the dependencies. So type cd anchor examples, basic examples tutorial basics 3. Okay, so now let's install the dependencies. Type yarn and it will install the stuff. It will take some time.
One eternity later.
Cool, we have now successfully installed the dependencies. Next we can create lib.rs. So let's first create lib.rs for source, for Puppet. So now we'll write the Puppet program, and next we'll write the Puppet master program, which will be setting the data for the Puppet. Cool. So next, okay, so now let's start by importing some stuff which we had got. Okay, so let me just paste it here. Cool, we have now done the stuff. Now we have imported the stuff which we need right now. So cool, next we'll start by creating the initialize function here. So let me create that initialize context. Initialize result will be, and then okay. Okay, cool. Next we'll create the account. So this will store the data. So let's start by creating that pub struct data. Cool, we have that. Next, the data will be a U64. Perfect. And now let's create the okay, now let's specify which accounts we need while initializing the stuff. So pub struct initialize info. Okay, cool. So now let's do this account. So this will be our Puppet account. So let's first initialize this. Payer will be the user, and space plus 8. Yeah. So next Puppet. Puppet will be account info and the type data. Cool. Next we will have, so now let's just write down the system program and the payer. So payer payer will be the signer. Signer will be signer the person who signs this thing. And next we will have the system program. Yes, cool. Yeah, we have now wrote down this. Next we'll just add it here. Context. Yeah, we have this now. Okay, next, like we have it initialized. After this we will create a function to set the data. So this will be the function which the puppet master will be calling to set the data. So we'll create this part. Okay, so next we'll just create the context for this. Let's remove this too, and we'll only have puppet. Perfect. Cool. Yes. Yes. Cool. Next we are gonna put it here. Context set data. Okay. And next we will pass an argument here, and this will be the data argument. So yeah, we have that. This is the data argument. So now we'll have the puppet program here. Puppet is equal to it will be mutable. So let's import it here. Puppet. Next we will have data. So yeah, here we go. We have initialized the stuff. We have our puppet program ready. Okay, next we'll create the puppet program. So here we go. We'll create lib.rs here. Lib.rs, we have created it. Next we'll copy this stuff. Perfect, we have this. And next here we are gonna name it puppet master. This will be the program which will be changing the data of the puppet. So yeah, let's just initialize the stuff. Sorry, like we don't need initialize, like we can, yeah, as this is just a program, we are not creating a separate account, so we don't need initialize. So we'll just put the set data function here. So instead of set data, let's set, yeah, we can just call it set. So as we are not creating account, like initialize not needed, we'll just remove initialize and like just keep set. Next we are gonna import some stuff here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now we are gonna import the set data. So we'll be importing this data and this here. So let's start this by doing this puppet quote unquote colon CPI and CPI accounts dot set data. So we have imported this. Next we are gonna import the program. So this is the set data. We are importing set data. Next we are gonna import the program. So program will be puppet program, and after this we are gonna import the data account. So yeah, let's just import that. We have it here. Cool. So we have imported the stuff. Next we are gonna pass the, okay, let's create this now, accounts, and construct set data. After this, account mutable puppet data. Perfect. And then we'll import puppet and then puppet data, and next we are gonna import the puppet program. So let's add that puppet program info puppet. So here we go, we have imported this too. Perfect. Okay, so as we have done this, next we are gonna put info here. So this is gonna solve most of the issue. Okay, so next we'll pass the argument. So here the argument will be data will be u64, and next we will do the CPI. So yeah, let me just get the program here. CPI program is equal to contacts.accounts.puppet program dot account info. Yeah, next we are going to write the CPI context. So the CPI context will be the set data part. So yeah, let's just do that. So set data, open the bracket, and here we are gonna like set the data. So puppet colon, and this is the puppet program which we'll be mentioning here. So yeah, puppet program is mentioned. So the account which is storing the data account. So here we are gonna pass that and close this bracket. And next we are gonna assign the CPI. So let's just do that. Oh, sorry, this should be CPI account. Sorry. This is CPI accounts. So CPI accounts. Okay, so just type let CPI underscore contacts. Okay, so now let's just enter the CPI context here. So CPI underscore CTX is equal to CPI context new, then the CPI program, and after that we are gonna mention the CPI accounts. Finally, we are gonna do the CPI, the cross program invocation, and set the data. So now let's start that by creating puppet dot CPI set data set underscore data. Open the bracket, and here first we'll mention the context, and after that we are going to mention the data. So yeah, this is this simple, and yeah, we have this ready. So we have now successfully wrote a CPI program. Next we are going to compile this. Let's just do that. Anchor test. Sorry, we are going to test this.
The next morning.
We have now successfully wrote our CPI program and it has been tested, so we are good to go. So that's a wrap for this video, and if you liked it, just hit that small like button and subscribe to my channel and continue watching the series.